Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this first part of this video will have virtually very little to do with Corel Draw, even though I drew this in Corel Draw. I had a internet friend, a subscriber, wanting me to, he's thinking about getting a laser, and he wanted to cut this out of 1/2-inch plywood with a 60-watt helix. I don't care, and I'm not, let me back up here. I'm not an expert on this, but I've had two 60-watt machines, and I have trouble cutting through 1/4-inch plywood. And I don't care how powerful your machine is, how much wattage your machine is. It really doesn't have too much to do with the power, because you can make multiple cuts. It's the focal length and the focal, the prescribed amount of focus is right here on this dotted line. And so here's our lens, and the lens is coming from the laser, or the light's coming from the laser and gets beamed down into a focal point. And most lasers, I would think, are all the same and have a 2-inch focal length. So here is a piece of 1/8-inch wood, and the focal length is perfectly in the middle, and it would cut this like butter, regardless if it's plywood, real wood, hardwood, or whatever. This is 1/4-inch material, and you can see how much further it's getting out into the focus beam when the focus beam is larger. Now let's bring in a piece of 1/2-inch, and look how far it is out into the non-focus area. Now you'll get a lot of people saying, and there are some people that cut thicker wood than I do, and I'm not saying they're wrong or I'm right, but you can cut through this through multiple passes and keep changing your focus. But when I've tried it, it's going to be so charred. It's just like engraving with your focus off, where you get a darker black cut. So this is how a lens works, as far as I understand it, and the way I was taught, or maybe not taught, but I was described, or somebody told me about it. So that's how the lens works. So you could have a 120 watt machine, and if it's still got a 2-inch lens, it's still going to be out of focus. Now you could make multiple passes, but I would never even try to cut 1/2-inch plywood with a laser. So he's going to have two options, and I'm going to hopefully show them both on this next series in this, maybe called focal length. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.